Shalom and a warm welcome to our Money Matters show. Today we are going to focus on value addition according to John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11. Our focus will be on aspiring business people, current business students, individuals interested in value addition. As always, I'm your favorite host, Moegi Komboka. Imagine this scene, a joyous feast where family and friends are gathered to celebrate a new union, okay? And then all of a sudden, an important element runs out, right? This is the timeless story of the wedding at Canaan. We see wine running out, right? Clearly, they had a gap in provision. This story is found in John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11, and we're gonna tackle it for its profound lessons on identifying the need or the gap and value addition. When the wine ran out, we saw Mary, Jesus' mother, approaching Jesus with a concern. A simple concern was, there is no wine. Clearly, here it highlights a need, alright? And how did Jesus respond? Jesus responded by telling them to fill the jars with water. A simple, ordinary water. The most basic available resource. Right? Well, this goes back to you and me, alright? What is that simple, basic, available resource can we use to kickstart our business? Or what do we have at hand that we can add its value? After the jars were filled with water to the brim, Jesus transformed the water to wine. Remember, this wasn't just any wine. The head waiter reaction actually spoke volume. He asked, "You have saved the best till now, okay?" Clearly, the first wine wasn't that tasty, right? So he's here asking, you have saved the best wine until now. Our first lesson that we are learning from John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11 is identify the need. As a business person, you have to identify the need. Clearly here, if we go back to that story, the wedding host had a problem, lack of wine, all right? Here, that was the need, okay? So, as a business person, you have to identify unmet needs or inefficiencies in the market. Like Mary, she was able to recognize an opportunity to provide a solution. The second entrepreneurial lesson we learn from the story of Jesus changing water into wine is leveraging on available resources. Well, Jesus didn't ask for exotic ingredients or complex machinery to make the wine, alright? He used what was readily available, that was water and the ordinary stone jars. This is a call to existing entrepreneurs to check, right? To check on the available resources they have, all right? Just like the host, you might be having that water, those stone jars. Please check what you have. The third entrepreneurial lesson we learn is adding value. This is the crucial lesson, and that's where I took my heading from. You see, Jesus didn't just provide any wine. As a business person, you just don't want just to provide just a product, okay? Your product has to stand out, all right? This is what we call transforming ordinary to something exceptional that exceeds expectation. In business, this could be superior quality, innovative features, unique customer care. The least and not last entrepreneurial lesson we learn from John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11 is
Creating a lasting impression. How or where did we see this? In John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11, the head waiter's surprise highlights the power of exceeding expectation. When you deliver more than what is expected, you create that long-lasting impression, which in return builds customer loyalty, generates positive word of mouth, and sets you apart from your competitors. For a moment, think about how you can always go extra mile in your venture to create that brand's face, or what sets you apart. The final entrepreneurial lesson that we are learning from John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11, Jesus changing water into wine, is just like Jesus turned water into wine. You need someone with the relevant skills to help you push your business to the next level. Imagine Jesus if he wasn't in that wedding. Imagine the kind of mess that would have been around, right? So check your business needs, what it needs or what it lacks, and check out where you can source the relevant skills that you need for your business. The story of the wedding at Cana is more than just a miracle. It is a powerful parable for entrepreneurs, just as we have explored. It reminds us that by identifying needs, leveraging on our resources, adding value, creating lasting impression, and finally, having resourceful personnel will see us create remarkable products or business just from the ordinary. Remember, this is Money Matters Show. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, this John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11 will help you reflect on your entrepreneurial journey. I have been your host, Moigi Komboka. See you on Wednesday.